Dallas Cowboys news brought to you by Cowboys Blog. You know what time it is? This is serious. Cowboy time. Yeah, baby. What a game. Cowboys obliterate the New York Giants. It's what we all wanted to see. All right. Uh, Cowboys destroy the Giants 44-20. What an ass whooping, man. What an ass whooping of immense proportions, bro. Guys, appreciate everybody joining live in the chat box. Everybody watching on the replay. Pound that like button. Uh, What a game, man. Cowboys did their thing. You know, the first half, it seems like the Cowboys are a second half team. You know what I mean? It seems like the last couple of games, they're trying to figure out the other team. It's chess. Cowboys have been coming out in the second half, guns a blazing. So you saw it in this game. The first half, a little sloppy on both sides of the ball, but when they came back in the second half, the adjustments, they did their thing. And hats off to Dan Quinn, Kellen Moore, Mike McCarthy to get those second half adjustments in place. I mean, we pieced them up. We pieced up the Giants. A boxing match, like I said, body blows, overtime. They take out the opponent, and that's what happened here with the Cowboys. Another victory, another win. This game had it all. Okay, so one turnover by the Cowboys, and that was just like a miss snap there with Bianish and Prescott. Um, one of the issues here with the Cowboys that they might look at might be that center position with Bianish. Aikman definitely saw it. He knows that there's some issues there. As being a quarterback, he knows that what the expectations are, and we saw it there. Some low snaps, some issues with the snaps from Bianish, and it's not just this game. He's had a couple, especially last game. He had the same type of issues. So, is it time to get in McGovern in there or Matt Farniak? All right, so something to keep an eye on. But to Bianish's credit, second half he cleaned it up. So, like I said, this team seems to be a second half team, which is good. It's really just reminds me of the Jimmy Johnson era. Jimmy Johnson era was the same type of team. I remember growing up watching these guys. My dad would always tell me, "Don't worry, we're a second half team." And that's what they were. Jimmy Johnson's Cowboys were a second half team. The first half would be pretty competitive, but when the second half would hit, boom! And that's what these Cowboys are doing. There's a lot of excitement all over the place. You know what I mean? You hear it in Aikman's voice. You saw Jerry Jones there at the end there, and in the suite. And as fans, we haven't seen this type of win in a very long time. Shout out to Flat Matrix with the $11 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Enjoying today's game victory. Feels good to get in the win column again. We moved to 4-1 on the season, 2-0 in the division, and we've slowly become a juggernaut here. We slowly become a juggernaut in the NFL. Not only the NFC East, the NFC, but we're looking like this might be a special year for the Cowboys. It is only 5 weeks in, so you got to see if the Cowboys can sustain it. There's always those couple of teams in the beginning of the year that look like there's something, and then they fade off. I don't think it'll be the Cowboys. I'm thinking more like like the Cardinals and some of these other teams that just they start off hot. The Raiders, these kinds of guys, but Cowboys, I think they have lasting. They have staying power. So, very good game. With the Cowboys, that Prescott 3 touchdowns again. All right. Cedric Wilson even had a pass there. Okay, for them. So, man, what a game, bro! What a game of games. Cowboys putting it on these guys. 44 points. They iced it with the Anthony Brown pick 6. I mean, I was off my sofa. I was off my sofa when that happened. This game was very physical. I think the Giants, they knew that we're a physical team because that's the identity of the Cowboys. In my opinion, I think that we're able to, talk the talk and walk and talk. All right, because we set the tone in the trenches being physical. The Giants, they tried to match it, being physical with us, but they couldn't hang. And I think that's what a lot of teams are finding out here with the Cowboys. that this is not a Jason Garrett football team anymore. All right, there's no folding under pressure. There's no holding your head down. Um, a lot of those trademark type of deals that these Garrett teams used to have, where you didn't really believe in them, right? Like you really didn't know if you're going to win the game. And I've always said that, you're good when you go to a game and you're going to win that game. All right. I wanted a blowout. The Cowboys did it. They did exactly what I wanted, and that's what you want. Championship type teams, they take care of their business, and they beat bad teams and they beat them big, and that's what the Cowboys never did with Garrett. Every time the Cowboys would play with under Garrett, they would lower down to the team and they would barely beat these sorry teams. So that was another big test for the Cowboys. They passed it. There's some things here they got to clean up, but they passed the test here because you want to beat up bad teams, and they did that. All right, we get the Patriots next. Belichick, they'll have them prepared, but they're not a very good team, so we should go up there, smack them around in the mouth, and eat some of that clam chowder. All right, so that's the next game, and then we hit the bye week, and then we get the reinforcements. God, I can't wait, dude. I love this team right now. I'm really excited. Like, I'm pumped, bro. Like, I feel like this is not a feeling I've had in a very long time since like 2016. But even that 2016 season, for me, I was just like, is this sustainable? Are we gonna be able to do something with this team? And they got to the divisional round, lost to the Packers. But this team, to me, where we're at right now, we're not even full blast with a lot of our guys. We have all of our weapons back. I mean, the sky's the limit. We have not peaked. Like we're still going up. We're still going up, man. So a very good game indeed. Had a lot of fun watching this game, man. I mean, I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing, guys. So Cowboys take it to him. Ezekiel Elliott, 21 carries, 110 yards. So feed Zeke is happening. He's doing his thing. Tony Pollard, I like the balance that they're doing. You know, they really are sprinkling in a good amount of carries for Tony Pollard, and it's helping Ezekiel Elliott stay fresh. He got a little dinged up there, in the second half when he landed on the sideline cone. I don't know what's in there. Is there a camera inside of that thing there at the end zone, or what is that? So, but he did come back, able to finish the game and running all over these guys. Very physical player. The Cowboys are putting it to the teams. They don't want to tackle Ezekiel Elliott. The guy's a beast. The beast of beast. The beast master, bro. Dalton Schultz, another good game. 6 catches, 79 yards. CeeDee Lamb, 4 for 84 yards and a touchdown. And even Amari Cooper, 3 for 60 and a touchdown. And Ezekiel Elliott there at the end with the reception touchdown, where he kind of just skipped into the end zone. So a good appearance by the Cowboys. NFC 2-0 so far. We get the Patriots next. And you gotta like what you see, guys. Who gets game balls? Let's talk about game balls. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, guys. In the chat box, in the comments, let me know who gets the game ball for you. We could give a couple out. I would say off the top of my head, game ball action. Dak Prescott, the revenge game. All right, so he wanted this game almost a year to the date where he got the compound fracture at AT&T Stadium versus the Giants. Came back, he put the screws to him. So Dak Prescott, he gets a game ball for me, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see some footage of the post locker room celebration that Dak Prescott does in fact get that game ball. Now, it's a big deal. Total complete win, team win by the Cowboys. Definitely Dak Prescott gets a game ball for me. Defensively, Trayvon Diggs, man. Let's talk about Trayvon Diggs. This guy is getting an interception just about every single game. He almost had 2 again in this game. I mean, it's insane, that these quarterbacks, I don't know, maybe they're thrown off by the number 7. They don't quite know who he is yet. I don't know what it is. Or these teams are just incompetent coaching staffs, and they want to keep throwing to Trayvon. Keep throwing to him. I love how he attacks the ball out of the air. He goes for the ball. No more of this, getting interference, not looking back. Anthony Brown, he kind of still has a little bit of that, but he had a good game. He iced it with the pick six, so he's playing okay. But Trayvon Diggs, man, he's going to be an All Pro. He's going to be first team All Pro. I mean, you can already write that in with a pen and a Pro Bowler. So sitting at 6 interceptions right now, that's incredible. That's incredible. So I think he gets a game ball. Um, who else played well? Randy Gregory had a really good game in this game. I don't know if we had any sacks in this game. I don't think we did, but man, he had a good bull rush against Nate Solder, and he had a lot of hurries, a lot of pressure. So Randy Gregory really bringing the presence, and I think that's why you saw Michael Parsons more at linebacker today, even from the previous game. So I think they're kind of moving him more back to the linebacker position. You did see Michael line up for some edge here and there, but not as much as the previous weeks. I think they're winning him back into linebacker position. You get Keanu Neal back today. He had a solid game, I thought. So they gave him some snaps. And what about this guy? What about this guy? Jabril the Steel Cox, bro. Jabril the Steel Cox. All right. He had that big stop there with Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones crashed into him, knocked himself out. So that was a big stop there, and he got the onsides recovery. So number 14, Jabril the Steel Cox out there. You're seeing him more he's making plays. This guy is a playmaker. So I expect those snaps to go up for Jabril Cox as well. We're in cap mode, bro. All right, we're in cap mode. I love that we win. I love when we win. It makes everything better. Um, but those guys really stood out to me. I mean, this whole team is a collaborative effort. You know what I mean? And they're doing their thing week in and week out. Mike McCarthy has to get a lot of credit here because I've always thought he was a good coach as far as getting your team truly prepared. Game preparation, this sort of thing. I think he really excels at that, and you're really seeing a lot of that with him and his coaching staff. He's assembled a really good staff here. The game changer has been Dan Quinn. I mean, that was the game changer. There's no way that this team would be where they're at if we stuck with Mike Nolan right now or somebody else. So um, when the Falcons got rid of Dan Quinn, he was immediately on my radar, and I love that they picked him up, man. I love when they got him in here, and we're seeing we're reaping the rewards right now with Dan Quinn and what he's doing with his defense. They're playing with a lot of swagger. They're not getting pushed around. You saw some of the skirmishes there during the game. I love that. Just don't get the penalties, but I love that they're standing up for each other. They're standing up for their linemen, their running backs, their defensive players, and they're not backing down from anybody. So I like to see that. It's awesome. It's awesome. And I think it's going to take the Cowboys a long way this season. How's everybody doing tonight, man? MVP game balls. We're talking about all that tonight, guys. Let me know if you got any questions or comments in here. I'll highlight them as we get through this post-game report. Dallas Cowboys obliterate the Giants 44-20. I like this comment right here. Oh, it disappeared. Here we go. Let me try it again. Paul Gonzalez. Dak is on that beast mode elite level, man. Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about Dak Prescott. Guy is really playing out of his mind. You know what I mean? I remember back when we were even talking about his extension. I had a video where it was like, okay, maybe 15, 20, and people were scoffing at it. He got paid big time money. It is what it is. That you're getting paid the market value. He's getting paid really well, and he's showing up, man. He is elite level. Paul Gonzalez, I agree, elite level all the way, all the way. Diago, what's up, brother? What's up? Everybody in the chat box, how's everybody doing tonight? Memphis Mound 6. Appreciate the super chat. When D-Log comes back, Osa and Gregory will be able to get sacks. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good. Um, yeah, I mean, even when you get Gallimore in here, you're gonna have fresher Osa, right? Osa's getting a lot of the snaps right now. But can you imagine a fresh Osa, a fresh Gallimore in the mix? It's going to be special. This defense could be very, very special this year. This team is on a trajectory that we haven't, felt in a very, very long time. You know, I think we can all agree to that. That this team is looking the part. They're backing it up. They're backing it up. So yeah, man, I agree with you 100%. D-Law comes back is going to help out everything, everything, and that's what the bye week is going to have. The bye week, you really are going to get the reinforcements. You're going to get Gallimore back, Gallup. I think it will be on. We'll be getting ready as well. Kelvin Joseph, um, Tristan Hill. He should be in the mix as well, and just a whole lot of guys coming back off of the IR. Big pieces of the puzzle. So and defense coming in waves, like it's for real. They really are bringing the pressure in waves now with this team. You got a lot of fresh talent. Yeah, Donovan Wilson as well. There you go. Al, yeah, you're right. Donovan Wilson, he'll be in the mix. But man, Jaron Curse is playing out of his mind. That guy is right there at the line of scrimmage, a big in the box safety. He's playing out of his mind. So when Donovan Wilson comes back, you definitely want to get him in the mix because he's a guy that gets a lot of takeaways. Right, he's good at forcing turnovers, knocking the ball out. He plays physical style of football, but you don't want to take Jaron Curse off the field. So they'll have to find packages for these two playmakers because the more playmakers you have on the field, the more opportunity you have. I love it. Vic G, let's give some love to Still. Yeah, he continues to have a really good season, a really really good season in the mix for Lyle Collins. So, speaking of Lyle Collins, I think on Monday they'll probably get some kind of official decision as far as like doing an injunction or just saying that the suspension will stand. So we'll see what happens there. It's only, I mean, he's right at the end of this thing. So we'll see what the judge rules on that there. But it's good to have Steele in the mix. Where I think you might need to improve is going to be the center position. We've gone 5 weeks now, and I don't know if they'll pull the plug yet. Because they gave Steele a lot of chance to really develop, and I still think that the Cowboys will do that with Biadish. They're gonna be patient with him, but you never know. Maybe they want to get better there, and maybe they look at McGovern. We heard that McGovern was getting more center snaps this week. So they're definitely taking a look there, and probably just in case, just in case they need to make a move. Today was not a very good game for Biadish. I will say he improved in the second half. The whole team did, Biadish included, but he didn't have a very good start to this game at all. And last week he had some sloppy football as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. Yeah, Dorrance, he'll be coming back as well. It'll be good to be getting this the youth movement going, because they're getting vital snaps, and it's going to pay off at the end of the season when we get to the playoff weeks, right? So I love seeing Jabril Cox starting to get some more snaps in here. Bring him along. He'll be rocking and rolling by the end of the year, playoff weeks. All these young guys. I want Kelvin Joseph to be ready to rock and roll the way I don't know if he's going to unseat Anthony Brown. I think this team really has. I think they really like Anthony Brown. So as much as he does give up some plays, he's been making some plays too. So I mean, we'll see what they do there with Kelvin, but he's going to be the long term answer. Let's not get that twisted. Kelvin Joseph, he's the long term answer there. At least we're hoping so. So yeah. Michael Fletcher, Mike McCarthy says he loves Tyler Biadasz. He's encouraged by his play. Yeah, and that's expected. You know what I mean? You rarely ever hear these guys say anything bad about these players, but they definitely know that if you want to get your best starting five out there, is it Biadasz? Is it McGovern? Is it Farniak? Farniak, like I said, he's really solid as well. So soup trap. Biadasz needs to pick it up. He's definitely the weak link on the line, and that's the crazy thing about it. Who would have thought it would have been Biadasz, kind of like the weak link, and not Steele? So there's something to be said there as far as like letting these guys play it out and get those critical snaps. So ultimately, barring injury, honestly, the way the Cowboys are, we probably will see Biadasz, stay in there. That's just what the Cowboys do, and I think they saw how Coach Philbin really elevated the play of Steele, Biadasz, more snaps. I think you'll get a better look at him. Let's see what else we got here in the chat box, guys. Appreciate you. Make sure you pound that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, show your boys some love and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for all the notifications when we go live for the post-game reports, my Friday football frenzy, pregame as well. Those are a good time for everybody. So appreciate the love out here in the chat box. Great conversation happening right now. Cowboys with the big victory, big victory, 44-20. You want to really put it to these divisional teams so they can remember it later down the line. All right, it becomes a psychological deal. So I like to do that. I like that we've been beating up on the Eagles. We beat the crap out of the Giants, and the football Washington team, whatever the hell they're calling themselves. We're going to put it to them too, man. We're going to put it to them. We are going to put it to them. So let's just keep staying healthy. We got the bye week coming up here after next week. So we go on the road next week to New England, Massachusetts. That's on CBS, the afternoon game. All right. So afternoon at New England next week. We get the bye. Then we go to Minnesota after the bye week, and I think that's when Lyle Collins is eligible to return during that Minnesota game. So you like hearing that he's in shape, according to Mike McCarthy. So he should be rocking and rolling for that game. And now you have really good depth. Tyron Smith playing Pro Bowl level as well. Zach Martin just destroying everybody. This whole offensive line is just really doing really good. Let's see what else we got in here, guys. Yeah. Give me cash. We haven't won in New England in years. Yeah, that's true. It seems like they always get the better of us, but I think this year we're going to put it to them. We're going to put it to them. We're really going to put it to the Patriots. Belichick will have them prepared, but it won't be enough. They won't. This Cowboys tidal wave, tsunami that's coming for them on the East Coast, they won't be able to stop it. We're dictating a lot of these games. Just on first glance, off the jump, I don't think that the Patriots have a good enough front to slow us down. We're bigger, we're stronger, and we're on a mission. This young team they're hungry. When you have that mix, hunger, youth, I mean, you can really take this team really deep. You can take it really deep. So, yeah, that's where we're at, guys. Big time win, big time division. Brought the sack lunch today, and we put it to them, guys. But great post game report, guys. I really enjoyed talking to you guys about this win. It's a great win. I have all the highlights on my Instagram, so go follow my Instagram at Cowboys Blog if you want to relive the action. I really posted up all the big plays of the game, so go hit me up on Instagram, Cowboys Blog, bro. Hit me up there, all right, guys. Cowboys Blog. Relive the action. Okay, so Victory Monday coming up. Hope you guys have a really good one. That's all I have for tonight, guys. Pound that like button on your way out, guys. And I will see you on Tuesday for the Frisco Report with Cowboys Corner. So that's all I have right now, guys. I'll see you for the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week. Victory Monday. Peace out, everybody.